Hello everyone, welcome back to Royalty Soaps. This month's soap theme is twinning. Now, you know I like to do my own thing over here at Royalty Soaps. I like to make collections that I feel are original, organic, like from my own creative brain. But occasionally we will do a collection inspired by something in pop culture, favorite characters, books, etc. And so for this month, the running theme between all of the different soaps are that the fragrances are inspired by other popular fragrances. We are calling today's soap Brazilian Summer, and the fragrance is inspired by these guys. I stumbled upon the Sol de Janeiro brand this year, and let me tell you, nothing has hooked me quite as fast. I love the scent profiles. I love the way their website looks. I love all their marketing and branding. They are like the quintessential summer company. The Brazilian Bum Bum Cream has gone viral on multiple platforms. Of course, it's been in like Vogue and Vanity Fair and blah blah blah, but the CHEIROSA 62 fragrance is absolutely delightful. So when Nature's Garden dropped this little beauty right here and was like, compare ours to Sol de Janeiro's CHEIROSA 62,
I was like, give me that. Give me that in a big fat bottle.
That fragrance inspired this entire collection, and I actually asked you guys on Instagram some of your favorite fragrances from Yankee Candle, Bath & Body, etc., so that I could be inspired by them, and I picked your #1 most recommended scent. That's a different video. In this video, we're making this soap. Without further ado, let's make the first twinning soap. All right, I am so excited about this soap today. Oh my word. I have been joined by a friend. Excuse me, sir. This is not a vacation home. Let me go put this little dude outside before we begin. All right, he'll be safe and happy out there. Pour in our lye water solution and blend it all up. All right, let's go ahead and weigh out our accent colors. We're going to do an absolutely massive in the pot swirl today. I think that that's what's going to look best and give us an amazing blend of all those bronzy tones. Admittedly, I've never used this fragrance before though, so I don't actually know how it's gonna perform, and here's to hoping it behaves well. We've talked a bit this month about what soaps sell and what soaps I have a harder time selling, and this may come as a surprise to you, but things that are bronze or a light shade of brown actually do very well. I would think it would be exactly the opposite, that people would associate brown tones with like dirt and mud and not being clean. I think it has to do with the fragrance that's in all of my soaps that have brown tones. I'm very specific about which ones I pick, and I think they have kind of broad market appeal, and so these soaps do better. This fragrance oil will discolor. It won't be like black, okay? Like the worst discoloring fragrance oil ever is pink sugar. The pink sugar comparable scent to like the Aquilina's pink sugar is like, it will turn your soap black. This one is going to be a nice nut brown color. So I can add in these colors without much fear of them being ruined. They'll just get darker. Let's blend them up and see what we think. Oh my gosh, yes, please. This is exactly the color lineup I was thinking of. Go ahead and measure our fragrance oil in, initially turning a very vibrant yellow. Yeah, like look at that color. It goes from being almost like a pinky color to like a very, very, very bright yellow. This soap isn't supposed to have any performance issues, but just in case it does, I am going to blend by hand. Wow, look at that. That is crazy. right, that's like using pumpkin pecan waffles. Whenever I use that fragrance, it always turns that like insane yellow color. Okay, it is setting up. Blending by hand is definitely something I would recommend for this one, especially if you're working with a water discount like I always am. I'm gonna pour that color in, give it a little bit of a scrape, not too much. It actually doesn't matter how thick that is whenever I pour it into the mold, but it will matter whenever I pour this accent color into the base. You want it to be pretty perfect whenever you pour that in, so I'm trying to hurry up. I don't want that base to get too thick on me. Bloop. Okay, so far so good. Last one here. Absolutely crazy, that color. All right, pour that one in. Leave a little for the top. Not gonna mix anything up, just gonna pour it straight into the mold. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, this is so pretty. Of course, it will look different tomorrow. That fragrance oil will darken, so everything will look a lot more bronze. This top is going to be textured, so no big deal there. I'm just gonna start putting on the accent colors, and we're gonna put on some glitter and some extra sparkly mica. All right, gonna pour any bits of mica that I have left. Where's my scraper tool? That'll help me. It's conjuring up images of tans and pina coladas and sandy shores. So I'm just gonna start by texturing the top, just like so, moving some of the mica around. Ugh, this looks so good. This also helps kind of level everything out since it did get kind of chunky. We try not to have bars that are significantly larger than the other. Now I'm just gonna swirl it a little, kind of knock some of those peaks down. I decided I didn't want that like super textured look. I thought I would, and then I just looked at it longer and was like, no thank you. Just going to put a little bit of gold dusting on the top. Just kind of throw that on there. Every bar will look a little bit different. Perfect. Same thing, little sparkle sunshine. Yes. Take a little pinch of glitter, put that all around. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. I can't wait to see the inside of that. I'm just gonna spritz it a little bit to lock in all of that mica on top, hopefully prevent any ashing, and then we will let this sit for about 24 hours and cut it tomorrow. I'm so excited. It smells so good. All right, let's cut this the next day. I'm actually surprised at how much I love the rough texture. I probably won't do it again, but that's not to say I don't love it. I will also say that after 24 hours, this is one of the fragrances I would say is definitely inspired by, not a direct duplication, because I do have the Bum Bum Cream and I do have the Fine Fragrance Mist, and they smell very similar, but they don't smell exactly the same. I think that this also may be one of the soaps though that as it continues to sit, it mellows out. It may even become a little bit sweeter, and if it became sweeter over time, it would be a lot closer to the products offered by Sol de Janeiro. I absolutely love the design. I think this reminds me of like a desert canyon, but also like sand and bronze skin, like I said yesterday, a little bit of gold in there to make it luxurious. And now I have to know, since we were talking about it, what's your favorite color soap to buy? Does color influence you, or is it mainly the fragrance? The first twinning soap is done. I can't wait to show you the rest of them in this collection, launching in August at the date right here. August is going to be an absolutely huge month for royalty soaps. You'll see why then. I've been teasing this for months. Also, if you haven't subscribed and signed up for our email newsletter, I have some really big things that are changing as far as our emails are concerned. I want all of my email besties taken care of. I want you to have a truly glamorous experience, and there are going to be a lot of updates funneling through email within the next 2 or 3 months. So you definitely want to sign up down at the link below. Have an absolutely amazing day. I will see you next Friday, my birthday. Be sure you do something fun for yourself today, like going out there, hanging out with your friends, putting on some, okay, listen, legit, this stuff is so good. It is so good. Like, I'm not trying to be an influencer here, but I will be leaving links down to the originals of these products because I legitimately love them and they feel so summery. And this gives you like the perfect amount of bronze without either A, getting on all of the material around your house, couches, sheets, whatever, and B, working like a self tanner. It's not a self tanner, it's just like a bronzer and then you can rinse it off later in the shower. Okay, I've talked too much. Linking below. Have an absolutely royal day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Meow.